Leo, welcome in to your reading for the first week of January. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's see what's going on here for you guys. Somebody asked me to do Sagittarius. I haven't done it in like months because I don't really have a following, but I promised this person, so I will do it. But Leo, you've been asking me a lot lately, so that's why I'm doing another video this week for you. What's the situation for Leo, please? So if you would like for your cohort to grow and build, please, by all means, leave me the comments down below because that actually helps with the channel. Sharing and liking, of course. But yeah, getting more people to view this would definitely help your group. But right now, I have 6 or 7 main zodiac signs I read for every single week because for me, I can only do it on the weekends. And I try to squeeze in as much as I can. Okay, enough of my blah blah. Now, 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman. And the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. If you're new to my channel, first of all, welcome. I curse. I don't sugarcoat. I rip off band-aids, but I explain the cards in detail. The queens are you. The kings are the incoming energy. Not for private videos, just for YouTube. So we can discern who's who because cards are energy. Now, with the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse, you're pausing and reflecting on something that you have invested a lot of time and energy in. A lot of you, straight up, it's an affair. It's something that you're doing in the shadows. If this is work related, yeah, it's a project you invested in. It's something you invested in. But here you are trying to strategize. Strategizing and, trying to see something from a different perspective. You're laying low. You're not telling people about it, obviously. But again, if this is love related, you're like, look at all this time and effort I put into this situation. Now I'm waiting for my harvest to grow. I need to see this from a different light, a different perspective. But these are pausing feelings. These are like you're in like cryostasis kind of thing. And it really is about this situation right here. Let's see what's coming in for Leo, please. What's coming in for them first week of January? Okay. Okay. All right. So you definitely, a lot of you are dealing with an Aries, flat out, because the Emperor is here. But this is also an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card. You also got the Moon in reverse, which is a Pisces card. Energies, guys. You don't have to be dealing with just those signs, but these are the energies. The Pisces is, somebody that goes with the flow, kind of like watery. The emperor can also represent somebody who's much older, can be a father figure, can actually be your father, a mentor of a thing. Or you just have like an age gap here with somebody. But this is somebody who is of high stature, of high status, creates empires. But then you also have a king here, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I told you the kings are the incoming. This individual, this very charismatic, passionate, somebody you're very attracted to, is a big part of who is coming towards you. And they're coming to reveal to you secrets, things that were hidden to you. They come to light. They do. There's action. This is at the bottom of the deck, and under that is the Ten of Cups. This person is coming towards you to talk about something. They're taking action. It's like phone calls back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. Text back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. Smoke signals. Boom, boom. No, I'm just kidding. But under that, it talks about a happy environment, being in a happy couplehood. I think this person's going to come and reveal their feelings to you, honestly. Let's continue and see what you don't see coming. I think you're the one that's going to be in this place where you're going to consider all your options, okay? Because there you are, pausing and reflecting on something. And I don't know if you're dealing with 2 people because that I haven't seen yet. Well, why are you considering your options? That's why. You have the Lovers. And then there's your King of Cups. Well, maybe you are dealing with Pisces. What do I know? This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hi, hello, how are things? There are 2 kings here. And a lover. And a Ten of Pentacles. Someone's married. or in a commitment. Don't tell me not. And I don't know if the water sign is your lover, or this other person, the fire sign, is your lover. This is somebody emotionally available, somebody emotionally mature, somebody who can control their emotions. All right. And lover, this is Gemini energy. And I honestly, 99% of me reading this combination, this is an affair with this. Okay. Because the Knight of Wands is casual, it's in and out, it's flaky, it's inconsistent. It's like this knight who comes in, thanks, bye, until next time, comes back, hi, here I am again, bye. That's a lover. Lover. It's not somebody you just met and you're having boom boom and you don't know where it's going. Sure, it can be that. It is a profound connection, but it's inconsistent. It's not stable. It's non committal. And maybe this is the person you're having it with. I do see the marriage and the commitment card back there. So you tell me. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to clarify all these bad boys and we'll get more details. But let's talk a little bit about lovers, all right? Because you were always meant to meet this person. They were always fated to you. Either they're a karmic and they're a past life person and they're here now so you can wrap up that karmic cycle, or, maybe you're just more. Maybe they're a lesson or a blessing, a season or a reason. It does, who knows? But they were brought to you by Archangel Michael. Okay, your angels brought you two together for a lot of reasons. It's not just one-sided. You both needed each other for your own different purposes. Maybe your purposes can connect, but usually when I see lovers, the reason you can't connect is because something's going on in one of your personal external environment, such as a marriage or a commitment or an age gap or cultural differences, whatever it is. That's why they say lovers is a choice. But the connection is raw, it's real, it's like confounding. You can't understand it, but you can't tear yourselves apart either. Let's continue. What's the advice here for Leo? If this is business related, that is a business partner. And sometimes partners like that, they're not that easy. It's like you can't do one without the other. There might be parts of you that you can't stand each other. You work differently, but you both bring something to the table that makes the whole thing work. You get what I mean? All right, so now in your advice position, here you are, the queen. You are the queens, whether you're male or female. Nurturing, loving, kind, caring. That is the energy you need to be. Also, at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Rational, logical, rationalizing something here. You need to apply earth and air energy, even though you're nothing but a fire sign. Interesting. So you've got to play with other elements right now to stabilize your situation. Moreover, that's what it's talking about, especially if you have kids. You need to take care right now of something. Can I have one more? Unless you literally need to take care of a parent, which is the literal meaning of the card. It's the mother card, or in this case, the father too. Yeah, you got no balance right now. You've got, you need to walk away from something, maybe a commitment or a marriage, or honestly, to clear your mind, because you see this chick trying to do yoga, it ain't happening. She keeps falling over because the card's inverted. It talks about patience, and there is a lack of that here. B, it also talks about the balance that you need to make right decisions. So meditation is probably going to help you guys. And that's why it says you might need to walk away from something because somebody or something else might also need your attention, like your kids or like your family. Something needs stability. And the way you're going to find the stability is through walking away or pulling yourself away from the situation so you can meditate on it and or find your balance because you're imbalanced right now. Let's see what the outcome is for the week, please. I mean, you don't have to do what I say. It's just what the cards are saying. But that's the advice. You're going to take a risk of some kind. You're going to take a leap of faith and a risk, and you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm leaving. This could be you being single, or you just leaving, altogether, or and picking a road, picking a path, picking a choice. You do something, and you do it very excitedly. You're like, yay, I'm off, I'm doing it. But something inside you makes you feel like you're going to land on your feet. You're going to be okay. All right, because as I'm looking at this card, the real Fool card, this dude is like lost in the sauce, like flips himself off the ridge over here, hanging on by like fingernails, smelling a rose, and the dog is like barking at him, like, oh my God, are you retarded? You're gonna die. But here it's like you're on the broom. You feel secure with the broom because you think it's gonna, fly you away, or at the very least help you land on your feet because you seem to be excited about it. And let's start with the before tarot. Well, at least that's the future prediction. So let's see. So the pausing and the reflecting that you're doing this first week of January is clarified by the Three of Cups. Okay. So maybe you had a recent reconciliation, a reunion, a getting together of great minds, if this is work related, just spitballing some ideas, moreover, maybe a reconciliation. So you're pausing and you're reflecting and you're trying to see something from a different perspective because right here, you're single or you're financially independent and you're questioning it. What are you doing with it? After, please. Give me the after, please. Seven of Pentacles, the Hangman, please. Well, hello, King of Wands, Capricorn. I'm sorry, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. It's like the dude or dudette that's coming towards you. All right, this is somebody that matches your vibe, your energy, fiery, charismatic, attractive, and they're in the upright position. Don't tell me they're not new. This is a fresh new start in love with this individual. And they come and they reveal some shit to you. So you're like, wait a minute, I got to think about the other thing I invested in. Or is this better for me? Here's another Aries card. And here's another Aries card. But I do see a Pisces card. And a Gemini. And a Sag. Those are all the major arcanas. But anyway. Tell me about the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. Why are they here? Those cards. The before tarot tells us why this is your placement today. The after tells us after the fact. There's you. Strength, the Leo card. And there's the Hangman, another Pisces card. Anyway, see, you've resisted. You held yourself back. Maybe because you were trying to make those options, those decisions that I was telling you earlier in the reading. So you're like, take a pause, take a beat. You know it's there, but you're just resisting. You're like, I'm gonna hang in there and not make a decision yet. But tell me after. What do they do? Like nosy. Cuts her like a soap opera. More major arcana. The Chariot, Cancer. And Six of Swords. Look at you. You go back to something. Something or someone that you mentally disengaged from, you go back. You do. And you go there full gusto. And you're like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to that person. And you know what? You are in your feelings. You are having your heart chakra open. You are emotionally available and mature here. So you're mentally going back to something or someone in your little chariot over there because you're saying to yourself, I'm going to remain focused. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm still going to be all right, me, Leo, regardless of the positive and the negative, which is represented here by the sphinxes. I could do this and I can figure it out when I do this. Not a bad plan if you ask me. Because you are emotionally mature and you will be successful. You're going to use logic and reasoning. All right, let's see. Before with the King of Cups. Okay, this is where it gets good. The Lovers, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. It's like a telenovela here. Oh, Five of Wands, competition. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's go, back at the ranch with the Lover and this King of Cups over here. Yeah, it's competition. There's roadblocks, obstacles, and challenges, I'm sure. And over here, there was a breakup of somebody in a couplehood. That's why you're here with this Lover. There was some kind of breakup before. And now there's challenges, blocks, obstacles. Maybe getting with the Lover, or maybe possibly, you're sitting here, people competing for you. Let's see what the After Tarot has to say. Page of Swords in reverse. There is a little bit of immaturity here in regards to communication. I will say that with this Lover. There's also, I'm going to throw it out there. I know, don't shoot the messenger, but I'm just going to say it. This is either you or them, not the immature thing, but the lack of communication and also information, meaning someone here is not doing their homework. Someone's not trying to figure shit out. It's like they almost don't care. It's like almost like, yeah, so what? I'm having an affair. Or, yeah, so what? I'm having a fling. Not really looking into the other person. It's almost like none the wiser. It's like almost like hear no evil, see no evil. I don't care to know. And I don't mean about you personally, but who else they're hurting in the process. So of course it could be them with their external environment, but there is a lack of looking at something. Anything else you want to tell me? Like, why is that significant? Why are you showing me this, Spirit? Oh, because first of all, they know you're in love here with someone. But the thing that came out was justice, which could talk about divorce, court, or a child is in the middle of it. Um, but this is talking about things being fair, balanced, and honest. So this is like getting your fair share in court. This is about karma correction. That which was unfair will be fair. Okay? Interesting. So this Lover is a big thing here. That's probably why they are saying you need to be finding your stability at this point in time, Leo, by walking away and figuring out what's best for you. Let me see what's going on here with the Queen of Pentacles. This almost makes me feel like maybe you weren't getting nurtured or loved by your main person, and maybe that's why somebody here stepped out. Your cups were dry, and you, or maybe it's them. But the fact that you need to leave in your advice with this Eight of Cups, I'll explain in a second. I'll show you. You know how we started this reading with the Seven of Pentacles here? And then the Hangman, right? Here's what fell out. The Seven of Pentacles, and then there's the Hangman again. also the Page of Wands came out. So the Before Tarot, why you're in this place where this is your advice now is because you look, you planted all these seeds for a harvest. You thought you were building a future here with somebody. You were curious to see where it would go, where it would lead, what would happen. All right. Here, as your situation, when we first start, this is you just kind of tending to it, but pausing. Now, these Eight of Cups, going back to why this is your advice to remove yourself from the situation or leave, maybe temporarily separate or temporarily just take a time out without anybody knowing. I don't know. These cups are empty, okay? Those cups represent your emotions, your feelings, things that you've been lacking for a little while now. But you left them stacked because you're sitting there saying, A, look what you did to me. This is why I'm leaving. B, I left them there for you, so you can fill them if you want to. You do have that choice. And you turn your back here and you take your little, broom in your little pouch and you're like, I'm going to turn my back. If I turn around and those cups are still empty, I have my answer. Because right now, you're not balanced and you need to stabilize yourself before you put your time and effort into this situation. Let me see after. Oh my God, I hate when my nose gets itchy during these readings. Yeah, there's a King of Swords here, and it's in the cross position. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's just somebody very much in their head. And they're the reason why this is kind of like happening to you. This person could be just like not showing you or telling you how they feel, possibly. But maybe you taking a beat might help you figure it all out. What is the Fool, please? Oh, yeah, there it is. You do think about it. You do think about your stability. There she is, the Queen of Pentacles. You're like, I really got to take care of shit. And you do think about your stability. Clarify the Fool. You're not talking to somebody with the High Priestess. All right? So you're like, fuck it, I leave. You do think about your options, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is either you're confused. Some of you, it really is the card of being deluded. Okay? So if it's not you, it could be them. And then the Ace of Cups, a fresh new start in love. But it's a little bit, that's the challenge. This is the reason why there's confusion here for you. And also, you're not talking to somebody. You're seeking that stability. So you do take some sort of risk. I don't know how or where you're going or what you're doing. I guess in the second week we'll find out. Oh my God, I'm trying to like wrap up your reading because I can hear the lawnmowers getting closer and closer. Tell me, angels, what's going on here for Leo, please? Love yourself first. That's why you got to take a break. And there is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And this talks about self-delusion sometimes too, guys. If there was a message that this person would want to say to Leo, what would it be? I hid who I really am from you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Interesting. Shadow and light, what say you? Last message and advice from my beautiful Leos, please. What is the last message, please? Generosity and egoism. Let me see what that is. Because these are usually great advice cards. Are you truly giving without expecting anything in return? A lot of transactions we make, whether it be with acquaintances or loved ones, often have a hidden agenda rather than just giving for the sake of giving. It might be to show someone how thoughtful we are, to receive something in return, or to make ourselves look superior. Thoughts like, why isn't anybody thinking about me? Or I wish someone would show me how special I am to them might have crossed your mind. But have you tried to reverse the thoughts and give to others what you are seeking? We are often so caught up in our own minds that what we want that we forget to give with our heart to the people we are closest to, what we are secretly expecting and wishing from them instead. Do you know someone who seems to give to I'm sorry. Do you know someone who seems to give to you only to expect something in return or show that they could either afford more than you? Their heart might not be true. Keep a lookout for people like this in your surroundings. You might start to notice who they are and who they're really caring about, and if they have a hidden agenda. Generosity is about letting go of the ego and giving with your whole heart to show that you truly care and want someone else to feel good. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed that. I botched that up a little bit in the end, but I think you got my gist. And with that, I will see you guys on the next one.